Nearly 2 months ago, I strived to make sure I had Steam Deck videos for all of the available Resident Evil games, and as of today, that will be done. I am kinda sad that Operation Raccoon City can no longer be bought on Steam, making me unable to test that game. But the rest I've done, and today we're diving into the last mainline entry, at least until the next mainline game comes out. Last time we did the Resident Evil 2 remake, so let us dive into how I've gotten the original Steam Deck to run the divisive Resident Evil 3 remake. For a bit of context, this is the most divisive of all of the Resident Evil remakes. While 2 and 4 did cut some stuff out, they're overall praised as being fantastic remakes. This game, however, cut a lot of the original Resident Evil 3's content out, including several locations like the park, graveyard, city hall, and clock tower, along with changing a lot of things about Nemesis. I mean, it's a great game, just not a great remake. This, of course, also led to the confusion when Jill showed up in the Death Island movie using the same model they used for Jill in 3 Remake, despite her being canonically 17 years older, where she should look closer to what she looked like in 5 than what she looked like in 3. Anyways, let's dive into the game. When you first boot it up, you'll want to activate a Proton layer. While running it normally doesn't cause bad performance, it does cause our old friend the TV static screen to come back for the more cinematic, out-of-game engine movies, like the more live-action-esque reporter scene from the very beginning of the game. You'll want to go in and activate Proton 7-30. as that's the first one I found to fix this issue and display the movie properly. Getting onto performance, this is not going to be like Resident Evil 2 Make where we were able to use balanced and get rid of all the frame drops. In fact, I have yet to find a way to get rid of all the frame drops on any settings. I tested around with balanced graphics. In the first place, I found there to be consistent frame drops when you're walking through the subway with Carlos. Both performance and balance presets work in this area with no issues, though getting into the more open and busy areas of the game did break that perfect 60 FPS. What I eventually found was that balance has regular frame drops into the 50s while performance preset can lower that amount. But no matter what setting I toggled, even with performance mode, I couldn't get rid of the small dips when loading into a new area or some element activated in the room you're in. Turning off VSync, turning down textures or shadows, disabling ambient occlusion, all of those helped lower the frequency of the drops, but they still pop up from time to time. What I suggest for the best possible performance is using the Favor Performance preset and turning off the Fidelity Super Resolution. Doing this will not get you perfection, but the drops will be very rare. I went through a lot of the first hour of the game and even a lot of the later boss fights with Nemesis and only got a few drops while doing so. Plus, the game still looks good on these lower settings with FSR disabled. That's all I have for performance, so let's dive into battery life. On a full charge, this game will net you around 2.5 hours of battery time on the original Steam Deck. Now, as we wrap this up, would I recommend this to Steam Deck users? I'd say yes. You do have to lower the visuals down pretty low and you will still get the occasional little hiccup down to 58 FPS, but you can otherwise play this game at a smooth 60 from start to finish. And that's all I got for you today. I'll be back soon with more handheld PC performance and reviews. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. Thank you for watching and have a great day.